Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, we'll be going through is the meta Nerta, which is the meta Liling as well. So this video here will just showing what is the skill kit he's gonna do, what is the buff description, all those stuff, my own thoughts about meta Nerta, and there will be no showcase for it because in the test server here. We haven't get the trial version for him to let us test, so I'm just gonna make this video just to let you guys know what is his skill, what is he able to do technically. So is he a different element? No, he's still within the Inferno group, but he have a special Inferno icon animation to let you see his special, and then there's a special icon here you can compare with the other meta Nerta as well. So let's take a look here. So this is his in-game 3D model. To be honest, it's a very cool design. The 3D model is not really exactly same like the normal Liling's model, because this one is a lot more cooler compared to our normal Liling one. Of course, I know you guys is gonna complain and disagree with the part that they make an alternative version, which I also agree, because if they make it into an upgrade version like Awakening mode, that is actually a lot more better, because we can still reuse our Liling's Rezo phase and then continue playing him, right? But they decided to make an alternative Esper, so it is a fixed thing already. We can't really change this thing now. But what we can do is we give the feedback to the devs and let them know that we dislike with this concept. Then maybe in the future they will change other mode, other way to deploy the meta Esper. Who knows, right? Because if they want to listen or if they want to take their decision or not, it depends on them. What I can do is just take you guys' feedback and just give to them. So yeah, to be honest, his model is very cool. I really like the design. As usual, Dislyte this design is still top notch. So let me show you the comparison of the model between the original one and the meta Nerta one. Okay, so we're gonna see a comparison between them. So let me click on them. This is their animation when I click on them. Then this is the animation when we come back in. Okay, it's a total different animation. We can see the hairstyle is also different. You can see the hairstyle is different. The body size, this one is bigger. The meta Liling is bigger. The pants design is also different. The wheel also different, because you see this wheel here is more towards a U shape, upside down U. Then his one is more like a complete circle. The shoe is different. So he sacrificed his forehand to change into a bigger weapon. Okay, so then his hand here also. So the model wise, I would say is a total different model. So if they make it as a skin, I think it's actually a lot of players will buy it. But they actually want to get more by monetizing it into a new Esper, so they will actually earn more through like the keepsake summon thing. Then for those players who have been asking like, what if I cannot get at least one copy? So what I asked the devs, they say the free Lotus will as long as you complete all the mission, the free Lotus is actually at least a guarantee one copy free for meta Nerta. Then if you are a past buyer, then you are at least like somewhere R2. Then if you want to go R2 higher, then you have to buy the pay to win packs. Okay, so this is the model difference of the meta Nerta, and the skin won't go towards, because if you go through his skin here, because of the model difference, this Howdy Boy skin will not go towards his new model skin as well, because it's a total different skin. Alright, so let me go through with the skill kit now. Alright, so let's take a look at the captain buff first. So his captain buff is the most unique captain buff in the game, because the ally attack 40%, but it's a universal captain leader buff, because originally any kind of universal leader buff is only 30%. If you are going for a 40% attack, usually there's a condition. So let's say like PvE content 40% attack leader buff, PvP content attack leader buff. So this one is a universal one. Okay, then let's take a look at his Divinate. The Divinate here is crazily good, because the D3 here, before you cast your S3, it will dispel 3 buff from the target first. So there's no percentage, so it's kind of like 100% trigger rate. And then this is the divinate art here for Meta Liling. Okay, then what the skill does, right? So S1 attack one enemy 3 times, damage per hit 30% up to 50%. So it's 150% attack, and each hit will absorb 10% of the AP. So it's a 30% AP absorb, assuming you hit everything. Then if Liling's attack is higher than the enemy one, then it will inflict Sear for 2 turns. This Sear cannot be resist and won't miss. So the S1 here seems pretty normal, but where is he starting to be good is his S2 and his S3. So let's take a look at his S3 first. S3. When Liling have 3 stacks of Endless Fire at the start of his turn, then you can only unlock this ability. So this skill here doesn't have any cooldown. The only cooldown way is through his Endless Fire stack. So how do you get more Endless Fire stack is through his passive. Whenever he takes his turn, then he'll get 1 stack of Endless Fire. So to unlock his S3, you need to take at least 3 turns for you to able to cast his S3. So unlike the normal Liling, you can instantly cast your S3 whenever you want. Like at the start of the combat, you can instantly cast S3. But his S3 is different. His S3 have to unlock when he get Endless Fire for 3 stack. Okay. Then every stack of Endless Fire will also grant him crit damage increase 20% per stack up to 3 stacks. So it's a 60% crit damage increase. Attack all enemy 3 times. 80% of the attack, then the last hit will absorb 50% of the attack that cannot resist and cannot miss. Then after casting this ability, it will remove all stack of the Endless Fire and turn into Expurgation. Then it's only for 1 turn for the Expurgation, and each time this ability is cast, Liling's damage plus 25% throughout the whole combat up to 5 stack. So his playstyle is more towards you need to unlock his S3. Then S3 will gain you Expurgation, then you have Expurgation, then you unlock your S2 because your S2 is also locked behind his mechanic. So let's see the S2. If Liling have Expurgation at the start of his turn, then unlock the ability Harrowing. So Warrior Shield itself doesn't do anything, it's a passive. But Warrior Shield inside here have a skill called Harrowing. Okay, so he have to get Expurgation first. So Expurgation is the one you get from S3. But to cast S3, you need to have 3 stacks of Endless Fire first. But to get Endless Fire, you need to get it through your passive. So here, you gain 1 stack of Endless Fire at the start of his turn. So you need Liling to take 3 turns of action before he start to be OP. So before 3 turns, Liling is actually pretty easy to target and it's not really that threatening because his S1 is rarely dealing a lot of damage. Okay, so S2 here. Harrowing, attack 1 enemy 5 times, damage per hit is 40% attack, so 5 hit is a 200% attack. Each hit will absorb 10% of the AP, which means 50% AP absorb. If Liling's attack is higher than the enemy, the last hit will do extra true damage that ignores shield. The true damage is 150% attack. So only the last hit, not every single hit, only the last hit will have true damage. Then he have a passive that increases crit damage and damage mitigation plus 30% as well. So he have more DPS and more tankiness compared to the normal Liling. He also gain 1 stack of Tameless after casting an ability. So this Tameless here is where his core passive to make him tanky and make him get more turn, because Tameless increase speed by 10%, 10 per stack, and each stack absorb damage. So I'm assuming this damage here, this stack here, is something like the Sakura thing, something like the other Esper that they gain shield through their stack. So if you break through the stack here, then break through the max HP absorb damage here, then the stack will gone, and when the stack gone, then you lower down his speed as well. So you after you only gain the Tameless skill after casting an ability. Not sure the counter attack will also consider casting or not. It should consider, so maybe Avatara will be strong for him. And then you can go up to 10 stack, which means he can have a shield of 250% of his max HP technically when you trigger 10 stack of Tameless. So 100% speed max, 250% maximum shield, and when he have Tameless, he'll immune to all kind of control effect. Okay, Then when he have this Centered is active, this is the skill that is coming from Lu Shang. So Lu Shang one I'll be covering with another video. So when Lu Shang give him this buff, and technically when he pair with Lu Shang, then he will have this buff. It will grant 25% AP to the ally with the highest attack after attacking with S2. So overall, this is how his flow is going to go. You're gonna just rely on S1 to keep AP absorb the enemy, keep trying to push yourself to take your turn. So your Liling here have to build with speed. You need your Liling to be fast to keep getting action until you have 3 stacks of the Endless Fire through your passive. Then when you have 3 turns of Endless Fire, then you can cast your S3 to do more AP absorb, more damage, and then you'll get Expurgation. And then when you have Expurgation, then you'll unlock your S2, then you're able to cast your S2 to do single target damage to one enemy. So is he gonna be OP? Yes, because his damage output is gonna be very strong. But is he instantly OP? At least at Rezo low, when you're at R4 below, it won't be that OP, at least from on paper, it won't be that OP, because in order to unlock your S3, you need 3 stacks of Endless Fire. And you need 3 stacks of Endless Fire means you have to take 3 turns. So you have to protect Liling and keep making him get his turn for 3 times, then he can only start become OP. Okay, so the playstyle of Liling, you have to keep making him fast. But if you are a wheel player or you are a pass buyer, so pass buyer, like I mentioned just now, every free to play will able to get him at least 1 copy based on how many Lotus Petal the devs gave to us. Okay, because the Lotus Petal actually is enough for at least 1 copy, hard PT 1 copy, so at least get 1 copy, right? Then R1 effect here will give him more stats boost, and every additional 5 Rezo phase will also give him 5% additional Rezo boost. So the higher the Rezo, the more stat he is. So he's gonna be a stats monster. Then when you go to R2, he'll instantly get 3 stacks of Tameless at the start of the round. So this is R2 here will make him like tankiness. So he'll instantly get 75% max HP shield from the Tameless stack and a 30 speed when the start of the combat. So he will be getting his speed faster, so he can rotate his turn faster to unlock his S3 faster. So this is the R2 effect. Then R4 effect here, when he casts the S2, then he'll cause your highest attack ally to perform a pursuit attack with their ultimate. But this part here, not sure is when your ally is on cooldown on their ultimate, will it able to cast their ultimate or not? Not sure with this part, but technically it should be able to cast the ultimate. So R4 here, you start to go broken. But the most broken part is when you reach R6. You instantly get Expurgation for 1 turn at the start of the round. So when you instantly start the game, you have Expurgation. Then Expurgation is the buff for you to unlock your S2, which means at the start of the game, at the start of the battle, you'll instantly have your S2 unlock instead of getting the S3. But for you to unlock the S3 is still needed for him to get 3 turn, because the Endless Fire still need the 3 stack. And 3 stack, the Endless Fire is only able to get through when you start your turn. So your gameplay for him is to keep AP absorb the enemy, keep making him to take his turn, or make him fast enough, or AP push him by using your ally, keep making him to take his turn until 3 stack, then he casts his S3, then everything is starting to get crazy. Because his DVD here is synergized with S3, you get bonus damage through your S3 damage as well. So yeah, so his playstyle is more about protecting him, keep making him survive until he take his 3 turn, then he will start to be your carry. But before that, if he die, then he's just a squishy Esper. So if we look at the base stat here, he have 13k HP, 10k attack, and defense is 900. So if we compare back to the normal Liling here, normal Liling actually have a higher base stats of attack compared to the Meta Liling. But Meta Liling's Rezo, we have a damage boost from his R1 already. So if we're comparing with R0, the normal Liling base stat will be higher than the Meta Liling. But the moment Meta Liling get R1, then the base stat will be a lot more higher. Another compare with Brewster. So Brewster's attack and HP is somewhere close to Meta Liling as well. Emblast's base stat is also somewhere close to Meta Liling. cause the base attack of Meta Liling is actually slightly lower compared to the other DPS, because he only got 1100 compared to the others that having 1200. Okay, then for the ascension pace wise, he's gonna get attack bonus, he's gonna get HP bonus for survival. As I mentioned, Meta Liling needs to survive for 3 turns to become OP, then have a crit rate increase as well. So his passive wise is already providing him a lot of crit damage, have damage mitigation to increase his tankiness, then the rest is about his stats. So if you have a team that can actually nuke the Meta Liling instantly, then it's actually not a threatening thing, because he have to take 3 turns for his endless fire. Okay, then his rival rune is actually pretty good. It's a fast set. They have a 232 speed. So if 232 speed with 1800, if we compare with Suje is 235 speed with Suje's attack is higher. Suje's speed is also higher than the Meta Liling. Okay, so if speed wise Meta Liling isn't that OP fast as well. Then if we compare to let's say Yuhime and rival rune, is faster than Yuhime but lower attack. So you can see Yuhime's speed is 3100 attack. If we look at Brewster, 3000. If we look at Embla, 3300. And if we look at Meta Liling, 2700. So overall his base attack is actually lower compared to most of the other DPS as per that. So he is good on his kit, but he requires your team ally to make him useful is 3 turns. As I keep mentioning, you need 3 turns for the endless fire to making him to start to be OP. But since he have S1 to AP absorb, he will actually take his turn pretty fast, unless you have like team like Yuhime to keep AP down him. Don't let him take his turn. Basically, he's not really that strong, because all those OP skill here, like the Tameless, like the Expurgation, is through him taking his turn. Okay, so basically that's it for the Meta Liling for now. There's no showcase for him for now. Maybe I'm able to make the showcase tomorrow after we get the trial copy. Okay, then for you to get Meta Liling is throughout the summoning content. So if we go to Plaza here, the Plaza here will have every week you are able to buy 5 summon. So it's 1000 Nexus Crystal. Then one patch is 3 weeks, so you are able to buy 15 summon within one patch here. Then the pay to win packs, of course you are able to buy this Lotus Petal, or you are able to buy the Lotus Petal packs as well. Okay, then anomaly here will also grant you a lot of the summon throughout the Miracle Expedition. Like here will give you petals, the pass will also give you petals, the Miracle Trials here will also give you petals through the mission as well. So from what I asked the devs, they did mention the Lotus Petals they provided for free is actually enough to hard PT at least 1 copy of Meta Liling. Okay, so technically as long as you play the game, you are able to get the Meta Liling at least 1 copy. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this video actually let you guys know what is Meta Liling. And for more showcase, I'll make the other video as long as the moment I'm able to test him out. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is JNMP, Roses15, The Blue Tulane, Kemi, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwalks, Rimu, Chani, Von Hexa, Rawson Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, Marilyn Williams, Uncle Chad, Eric Mendes, Im Cragran, Riku Fred Iris, Calamity, Jordan, Alons, thank you so much for your support. And that's not all, also special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest stand. Special thanks to Ziggy, Calamity, Agni, Pong Pong, Code Wilderness, Riku Fred, and Choni. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.